Hello, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Okay, we're about to start right now. We're still expecting a bunch of people, but we just have to start so they would meet us whenever they come in. Right. So, with us today we have Mr. Richard. Mr. Richard is a founder and director of 37 Technologies, the mother company that is responsible for the product we are going to be testing out today. And because we've wasted much of our time, I just want us to dive right in and give Mr. Richard the floor to explain and carry out the experiments for us. Mr. Richard, please.
Okay, thanks, Femi. Welcome everybody. I welcome you all to another session. Apologies for those who attended the last one. It didn't go as planned, but hey, that's the problem with technologies these days. Sometimes you plan for something to work and it doesn't work out the way it did. So we've just gone back and we've kept on tweaking it and making sure it's right for you. And I'm sure today I can bring the good news that it is, we've worked on it a lot and we've made it as good as it can. And one of the things we wanted to also do was to ensure that it was ready. And after today's session, you also be able to after today's session, you'll also be able to use it. So we've made it available on Requstory.com today. Just a few caveats before I go on. Let me quickly share my screen so that you can see what we'll be doing today. Just a few caveats. While Requstory is ready and you can actually go into Requstory.com today and use it, you can't pay for it yet. So I would say if you're trying to use if you're one of our supporters and you really want to pay, maybe not today, before the end of the week, you'll be able to pay. You'll get a notification that you're able to pay. And I'll also say, yeah, hold on to your purses. It will be available on Product Hunt, and it also comes with a promotional code when we launch it on Product Hunt. We plan to launch it on Product Hunt on Monday. It will be a relaunch, so please do support us. But we'll give you all the details at that point in time. But yes, it is ready. We'll do a demo today. Just to run you quickly through the agenda. So you'll see how Requstory helps you turn your ideas into actionable user stories. For those who are familiar with the concept of user stories is how you essentially, they are the building blocks of building any product or any project that you want to start off. So Requstory helps you with that. And we'll look at how we'll actually create an event reminder app just now. A few steps around how you create an application on Requstory and then how you can use that for managing your project. We've got a few features in there that would help you to manage your product. And some of the guys who built it here are here. So if you have any, if there's anything you want to discuss, or if you have any questions, I'll take it, or some of the guys will take it. And we'll also take you through our roadmap so that you can see what's coming in towards the later part of the month. We some of these features have been built. We're just looking to introduce them into the market gradually as the market evolves. Also, we're taking our users into consideration. Okay, without further ado, let me quickly take you into Requstory. And if you have an account before, you can log in and you'll see your dashboard. If you have an account before, just by way of caveat also to let you know that some of your projects, we migrated some of your projects into the new application, so you'll be able to see them. But some of the features under those projects, so you'll still be able to see your user stories, but you might not be able to use some features that we've some new features around your Kanban board and some of the features that will be coming in later days. You might not be able to use some of those features, but you will see your past projects and your user stories. So the first thing I would say is if you like what you've created in the past, you can just export them and take them and use them wherever you've been using them if you want to keep a record of that. But if you're not keen on keeping a record of your past projects, then you could just keep them on. But you could always create new projects and then or create new projects and then create new user stories based on your past projects. We have about 3,000 users currently. We'll also be sending out a guide to them around how to properly use this new version of Requstory. I'm sure if you're looking at this, you're seeing V2, but this is also available on requstory.com. I'm just using this version for this demo, but yeah, go on to requstory.com if you have an account, log in. If you don't have an account, get started and create a new account. So let's quickly go into this app that we've said we're going to create. I know we've been on this for about 2 weeks. Trying to remember the name of the app that we said we were going to create. An event reminder app. So we could give our app any name. So quickly give it a name. Event remember. It's just any name. So an application to help you remember to sign up for. Now, yeah, you could upload any logo you want. If your application has a logo, I'll just pick one from here. I will go ahead and create. Oh, okay, it wants me to upgrade my account. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, I am on a pro monthly plan. Yeah, okay, let's try that again. Events remember. An application to help you remember events you have signed up for. Okay, let's use this image now. Okay, it's asking me. Okay, let's use this. Let's get started and create. Oh yeah, I've got an account here actually. Let's delete this one. Nzikak, please note this. There's a live issue, but let's see if this one works. Okay, this works. So I guess because we're facing the application into the new into the original website, and that's why it was asking me to create project. So the user, if you've used the Requstory before, the user process, now you could manually write one, or you could automatically write one. So let's get it to generate user stories for us automatically, and that how it generates user stories. As a business parent, just it generates a few user stories for you. One of the things I wanted to do today is to take us through how it is essential. So I'll generate a few user stories. And for anyone who's used an AI tool in the past, this is how it will help you generate now. If you want to edit or change any of these stories to match with your user story, you can always update and then read through what the user story is, and read through the acceptance criteria. If this matches what you want to do, or what the user story should be about, then you go ahead with it. But if it's not what you really wanted to do, you can change it around and update it. But I'll leave it as this. There's a feature I want to actually show you, because one of the things we wanted to explain was how you can actually start to build stuff with this. So these are a few user stories, just 6. We'll leave it at that. Now you could easily export this event reminder, and it goes and it saves as an Excel in an Excel spreadsheet. Let me quickly open that up for us to see. And if you are a business analyst, you will know that one, your ability to quickly generate user stories is one of the things that you need. The other one is your ability to also show your stakeholders, to prototype whatever you're building to your stakeholders. And that's one thing I want to show you now. Now, this feature, I will call in an AI tool to help us with this so that we can generate and view a sample of, so that we can generate and view this project and create a prototype. If you're a business analyst, you know that we're constantly having to generate prototypes, have screenshots, or you use Balsamic or Visio to draw your process maps and all that. This you can also do with some new tools these days. Let me just quickly create a folder for this event. Then for anyone who's familiar these days, there's been lots of talk around Cursor, Cursor AI. This is Cursor AI, and it's just an AI tool that you can use in prototyping, you can use in building stuff instantly. So we're just going to build it. So I've copied that user story, and I'm going to just paste it in here. I pasted it in here, and I said, build a prototype based on the user stories. And it's building, it's generating the code for based on the user stories that I've said it should produce. And if we say accept, and we can open a preview of this. Yeah, and it's basically opened the preview of this based on the user stories we've generated. Now, let me put this side to the side. Okay, as a busy parent, as someone with memory problems, as an event planner, busy working parent, forgetful person, it's come up with, based on the user stories that you've generated, it's come up with a sample of what this app that we're trying to build would look like. And it's come up with links and guest lists and every other thing. And if you're working in this in the product building space, you could always you can see within 10 minutes we've had user stories. We have a prototype of what's the of what the app would look like. It's taking all our requests and it's brought all that up. And this will encourage discussions. Now, with your stakeholder, they might be, oh, we need to include this into the task manager. Then you go back into Requstory, you can easily write up any other user stories that you think it's needed. And you can also even still change this and from an application to help you remember an event into an application to, you could always edit this so that it gives you give it another context and then run it and it generates user stories for you. So It's a very fast way for you to arrive. So for you to validate your ideas, it's a very fast way for you to prototype your ideas, and it's a very fast way for you to get things moving when you're building any tool or building any process or project. So that's Requstory so far. I've not touched on the drawing of process maps. So this you could easily just prototype the tool further by drawing what processes needs to happen in here. This will be driven by AI in the next few weeks. Also, this is in our process map. I'll show you our roadmap also soon, so that you can see some of the things that we're working on and some of the things that will come in here. But yeah, you could draw process maps. Later on, you'll be able to do solution design end to end. You'll be able to start a project and end it within this space. That's in our roadmap. But just sticking to user stories for now. This is how you start. I've used this. One of the things I wanted, I've used this for is even in writing a book. Just imagine you have a book idea. It's a project in itself. You could just come here and say, I want to write a book. What should it based on XYZ topic? What should it look like? And it will help you with user stories. What people want, what would a user want from reading your book? It goes down to that detail in helping you generate what users of your product or your process, what they would really want. So this is in work. Like I said, we will be launching it on Product Hunt on Monday. It will be available on Azure Marketplace also from next week. So for some of us who are corporate users, please, you can also get your workplace to get a copy of Requstory straight from the Microsoft Marketplace. It will be available there also on Monday. Okay, I'll stop here for now just to see if anyone has any questions for me before I go on to the next step. Questions?
If you have questions, you can unmute your mic to speak.
Okay. If there are no questions, the next thing I wanted to quickly talk about was our roadmap. And I can see a few people in here who are techie people. Just let's quickly talk through our roadmap. So we're working on writing user stories and process maps. We have product review as a feature. Essentially, whenever people build products, they will be able to put it on Requstory for us to look at. That feature is built. We're going to be releasing that over the next few weeks. We can also create architectural diagrams on Requstory. That feature we're currently working on that. Generating file system and code. Just the demo I just did right now using Cursor, you'll be able to do on Requstory in a few weeks' time. Also, product planning and designing product and process solutions are also features that we've designed and we've mapped out, but we've not just we're going to introduce all that into Requstory gradually. So this is our process. That's our roadmap going forward, and this is what some of the things that you can look forward to on Requstory over the next few weeks and months. Okay, so like I said, we'll send out notes to everyone on Monday when we officially launch on Product Hunt. It will come with a promotional offer, and it will come with as much details as possible. It will be more, we'll be able to refine every other thing that it's needed. Okay, great. Like I said, also, it will be available on Azure. We're targeting corporate customers also, and that comes with additional features. It's not the same price point as what we currently have on the publicly available version. That's got more features and it will be a bit more expensive, but it's targeted at corporate. So um, and just by way of notice, we also run an affiliate system. Now, when we say an affiliate system, if a corporate is looking to deploy Requstory for their organization, just so that they could build better products, and you introduce them to us or you bring them to us, there is some incentive in it for you. We're working on that. But if you know any corporates that you think will find Requstory useful and you want to introduce them to us, please feel free. We will take that into consideration. And when that deal is closed, we will get back to you with your own percentage out of all that. That the affiliate system is being worked out for just for corporates for now, but also for individual accounts. I'm sure we will be able to work out something. So if you introduce anyone, once we launch on Product Hunt, you will see some promotional code. If you introduce anyone, or if you think you want to introduce a few people to your users, please let us know. We'll create a promotional code for you. Okay, I think there's a question also. The ability to show prototype of the user story design of the code. We currently use as a variety user story, but it doesn't have prototype functionality. Hold on, this business for official demo. So from next week, it can be presented, and we'll be able to use that prototype. We'll be able to show you add that prototype um, feature into it. But if you want us to arrange a demo from next week to your business, please let us know. From next week, it's available for demo. We'll be able to and you'll be able to see that feature where you write the user stories and you knock it together and you say, yeah, give me a prototype, and it comes with a prototype. That's not a problem. We can discuss further if need be, but yes, we can actually do that. And we're trying to stay ahead of the curve. I know Atlassian Confluence has lets you write user stories, but we also know that it's not cheap. So we're way cheaper than them. There is also discussions around how we can integrate directly into Jira, even for free users. But that's we've just had to stop some of those development to focus on some other features. Just because we will be competing with Atlassian at some point. That's the reality of things. But yeah, it's available to demo from next week. If you drop us a note, we'll be able to arrange something and speak to your company. Okay, thank you for that. Any other question from anyone? Okay, great. I'll hand you back to Femi. If anyone is I think we have a waiting list of people that we're going to give some free trial once we launch on Monday. And once that is in place, we'll share a promotional code with you that you can take away from Monday. So please, but you don't have to wait till Monday before you try it out. Log in and generate and create user stories or write some yourself. It's all available on the Requstory website now. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate. I'll hand you over back to Femi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Richard. That was exciting. That was actually really, really great. And I don't know if we still have further questions. Anybody still has further questions? We could just unmute our mic and speak, or we could just leave it in the comment section. All right, I guess not. All right, I mean, Taisha said earlier, I'll be sending an email to each and every one of us that attended today the promotional offer that we have available on Monday, so you can easily just use that. But like you said, you don't need to wait till the end. You don't need to wait till Monday to begin to actually use our Requstory. You could just register and begin to play around with it. Then by Monday, I'm going to send out the emails with promotional offer to you. And we'll also be having this again in the next 2 weeks. I would do well to send you a reminder a week before, so we can actually register, come on board again, and listen to the other parts of what Requisition can actually do for us and our businesses. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for joining in today, and we hope to see you next week or in 2 weeks' time. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.